สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Hello everyone, I am Sunanpon Rotsan.
And I'm Nirupon Jantra Gunsri. You are watching Thama Media channel of Thammakaya Foundation.
At this morning hour in Thailand, we would like to welcome you to Meditation for Peace program, which is a Buddhist educational program that can assist you in your everyday life when you want to feel more powerful, gain clarity, achieve certain goals, let go of pain and fear, and feel the inner peace.
Yes, the program focuses on teaching of Buddha, especially the instruction of the middle way meditation known as Thammakaya meditation.
The Most Venerable Luang Por Tamashayo, the abbot of Wat Pratammakaya Temple, made it clear from the beginning that he wanted to free humans from sufferings with this Buddha's insight.
In other words, with the practice Thammakaya meditation, you will find your power, reach your heart or goal, and create more happiness and peace in your life.
Yes, the Buddha's insights are helping people as much today as they did in the ancient times. If you meditate and progress in the meditation to the level that your mind becomes completely still, you will experience the Tamasphere at the center of your body, which can lead you to the Dhammakaya body, the source of wisdom.
Yes. In the interim, this bright and refined Dhamma sphere can penetrate into the atmosphere around you, whether it be man or matter, and turn things into your favor.
We actually want you to meet with this happiness, therefore we encourage you to meditate with us now.
ต่อจากนี้ไปตั้งใจให้แน่แน่วมุ่งตรงถนทางพระนิพพานกันทุกคนนะลูกนะให้นั่งขัดสมาธิโดยเอาขาขวาทับขาซ้ายมือขวาทับมือซ้ายให้นิ้วชี้ของมือข้างขวาจรดนิ้วหัวแม่มือข้างซ้ายวางไว้บนหน้าตักพอสบายหลับตาของเราเบาๆคลอดลูกพอสบายคล้ายๆกับตอนที่เราใกล้จะหลับอย่าไปบีบเปลือกตาอย่ากดลูกในตานะจ๊ะแล้วก็ทำใจของเราให้เบิกบานให้แจ่มชื่นให้สะอาดบริสุทธิ์ผ่องใสไร้กังวลในทุกสิ่งไม่ว่าจะเป็นเรื่องอะไรก็ตามให้ปลดให้ปล่อยให้วางทำใจให้ว่างๆนิ่งอย่างสบายต้องสบายนะลูกนะอย่าทิ้งคำนี้นะถ้านิ่งอย่างลำบากรู้สึกอึดอัดคับแคบไม่มีความสุขมันไม่สบายเลยทั้งร่างกายและจิตใจไม่ใช่แล้วอย่าดันทุลังดำต่อให้ค่อยๆผ่อนมากคลี่คลายระบบประสาทกล้ามเนื้อค่อยๆคลายพอเรานึกคลายจิตมันก็จะคลายตัวพอคลายตัวก็สู่ภาวะโล่งๆว่างๆนิ่งใหม่ก็ต้องฝึกกันอย่างนี้แหละฝึกให้ได้แล้วเดี๋ยวเราก็เห็นดวงใสๆมันจะสว่างนั่งแล้วหลับตาแล้วมันไม่มืดเห็นดวงใสๆแล้วก็ดูไปเรื่อยๆนิ่งถูกส่วนมันจะขยายแล้วก็เราก็จะถูกดึงดูดเข้าไปข้างในทั้งดึงทั้งดูดเลยเหมือนมีแม่เหล็กยักษ์อยู่ข้างในนะเป็นแม่เหล็กโลกดูดเข้าไป บางคนก็ตกใจหวาดเสียวเพราะไม่รู้มันอะไรไม่เคยเจอต้องตามใจนะลูกนะอย่าไปฝืนใจอย่าไปฝืนความรู้สึกอย่างนั้นปล่อยไปทำเฉยๆนะปล่อยคือทำเฉยๆไม่ใช่ดันนะจำนะลูกนะต้องจำนะคือทำเฉยๆเนี่ยเฉยอย่างเดียวแล้วมันจะเป็นของมันไปเองเห็นไหมเจ้าว่าการศึกษาความรู้ภายในเนี่ยมันไม่ได้ยากครับถ้าเรารู้จักเข้าใจแล้วก็วางใจเป็นรู้ขั้นตอนของประสบการณ์ภายในเดี๋ยวเราจะทำได้ทำเป็นกันทุกคนนั่นแหละแต่ก่อนอื่นลูกจะต้องมีความเชื่อมั่นในตัวเองว่าคนอย่างเราเนี่ยทำได้ขอให้รู้วิธีการนั้นแหละที่ถูกต้องเดี๋ยวเราจะทำให้มันถูกต้องและเราก็ทำได้ต้องมีความเชื่อมั่นตรงนี้ก่อนนะลูกนะอย่าไปมัวสงสัยลังเลว่าเราจะทำได้ไหมนะคนอย่างเราคนอย่างเรานี่กิเลสหนาปัญญาหยาบเนี่ยผ่านชีวิตมาก็หมองมาซะทั้งเยอะจะทำได้ไหมนะเลิกคิดนะลูกนะความคิดชนิดนี้อย่าให้มีในลูกพลาดอย่าให้มีในนักเรียนอนุบาลฝันในฝันวิทยาถ้าเราไม่มั่นใจในตัวเราแล้วเนี่ยเราจะไปทำอะไรได้หลับตาอ้าปากตักอาหารเรามั่นใจยังตักเข้าปากได้เลยนะหลับตาเนี่ยเอานี้จิ้มดูจมูกเรายังจิ้มได้ยังถูกต้องนะเพราะฉะนั้นเราก็ต้องมั่นใจว่าเราต้องทำได้เพราะเรารู้วิธีการแล้วเนี่ยซึ่งก็บอกไปหมดแล้วไม่ได้มีอะไรปิดบังเลยเนี่ยเราก็ต้องฝึกฝนฝึกไปเรื่อยๆต้องรักอย่างหลงไหลนะฝึกไปนั่งฝึกยืนฝึกเดินฝึกนอนฝึกมีเวลาว่างเป็นฝึกไปเพราะนี่คือวิชาของชีวิตนะลูกนะวิชาที่สำคัญที่สุดของชีวิตเราจะเรียนจบด็อกเตอร์กี่คะแนนก็แล้วแต่มันก็เป็นไปเพื่อให้ได้ปัจจัยสี่มาหรือให้ได้รับความยกย่องนับถือเชื่อถือเป็นเครดิตในทางสังคมเท่านั้นแหละแต่เวลาใกล้จะละโลกนะมันเอามาช่วยชีวิตไม่ได้นะที่จะไปสู่ปรโลกนะลูกนะสิ่งที่เรากำลังเรียนรู้นี่แหละเรื่องหยุดเรื่องนิ่งนี่แหละจะเป็นสิ่งที่สำคัญที่สุดเป็นวิชาของชีวิตที่แท้จริงเพราะฉะนั้นต้องขยันฝึกฝนอยู่ในห้องน้ำก็ฝึกได้จะขับถ่ายก็ฝึกได้ไม่บาปฝึกบนโถนั่นแหละจะล้างหน้าแปรงฟันแล้วก็ฝึกได้จะอาบน้ำอาบท่าก็ฝึกได้ล้างถ้วยล้างจานล้างชามปาดกวาดบ้านฝึกได้ตรงไหนเราก็ฝึกได้นั่งนอนยืนเดินเพราะเรารู้หลักอยู่แล้วเนี่ยสติสบายสม่ำเสมอหยุดเป็นตัวสำเร็จวางเบาๆใจสบายๆเห็นไหมจ๊ะเรารู้หลักวิชากันแล้วไม่ใช่ว่าเราไม่เรียนรู้นะจะนึกเป็นภาพก็ได้หรือจะไม่นึกเป็นภาพเป็นดวงก็ได้องค์พระก็ได้ หลวงปู่คุณยายก็ได้ผลหมากลากไม้เพชรนินจินดาได้ทั้งนั้นยกเว้นภาพที่นึกแล้วใจตกต่ำแต่ถ้านึกแล้วใจสูงส่งบริสุทธิ์นึกได้ใครเมื่อยก็ขยับฟุ้งก็ลืมตาแล้วก็ว่ากันใหม่ให้ลูกทุกคนสมหวังดังใจในการเข้าถึงพระรัตนตรัยในตัวทุกๆคนนะลูกนะ
Dhammakaya knowledge assists people in discovering that they may create peace and joy and believe in themselves as loving beings.
We believe that the purity of human soul is central to this philosophy and spiritual teaching of Buddha.
Yes, and the few minutes it would take to meditate every morning could be a good investment to your life.
Yes, today in Dhammakaya Temple, people from around the world have come to observe and train themselves in the Buddhist training.
That's right. Although it would appear that the true teachings of the Buddha had been lost, or at least has been buried underground, new discovery of the most venerable Pratmongkol Tepmuni, Luang Paul Wat Pak Nam, reveals that the truth cannot be suppressed forever. Now, as we enter into a new millennium, the hope remains that we will reverse the negative trend of the previous millennia and enter a world where spirituality and morality reign supreme once again.
Yes. Evidence is shown by the V-Stars gathering of 1 million students that took place at Dhammakaya Temple on the past December 11th, which made everyone believe that the world will change.
Our Santipa Wanishagun had an opportunity to talk with many distinguished guests. One of them is the President of the Court of Appeal of the Republic of Sri Lanka, Honorary Justice Mr. Sathya Hatish. He is also the President's Counselor. Listen to what he has to say about the event.
สวัสดีค่ะ I'm June Nishkun. Welcome you to the interview episode of Meditation for Peace program. Today we are very honored to have our special guest from Sri Lanka with us. The President of Court of Appeal in Sri Lanka, the Honorable Justice Sathya Hetige, President Counselor. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much for being here with us. Okay. And this is your first time here to Thailand?
No, I came to Bangkok in 1996, but for a short stay, and also in 2003. That was also for a short period. Just I couldn't stay here for more than 1 day. This is my third time.
This is your third time. It's like you travel to Thailand every few years then?
Yes, yes. In fact, I am happy that I got this opportunity to come to Bangkok this time to attend this great event organized by the Dhammakaya Foundation.
And it's your first time with the Dhammakaya Foundation for the
That's
first
right.
trip?
This is the first time. Yes.
Okay. And you've been the witness to the Dhammakaya activities, which is being held on the 11th of December.
That's right. Yes, this is, I got the occasion to witness the whole event right from the beginning, from the time I came, especially on the 11th this month. It was great, really, that very rare opportunity, especially I must say that I have never seen such a vast and big ceremony, really, especially with a large gathering.
Yeah, large, very millions of the students gathering.
Exactly.
Right. They use
1 million students and 10,000 teachers and so many bhikkhus, Buddhist monks,
Yes.
and dignitaries and VIPs and dignitaries. It's great, really.
And yes, sir.
I got this opportunity. I got to mix around with them and witness the whole event. It's amazing to see this. Really.
Okay, because as you are the president of the Court of Appeal in Sri Lanka,
Yes.
it's very top of the country, right? And you're witness to the youth program which has been held from Dhammakaya Foundation, right? What do you see in there?
Yes. In fact, I am as a superior court judge in Sri Lanka, which I hold the post of president of the Court of Appeal. But I was involved in certain Buddhist activities in the
Yes,
Buddhist TV, which is the one and only Buddhist channel in Sri Lanka.
Okay, it's the only one.
Only one Buddhist channel in
Yes.
Sri Lanka. So in my capacity, of course, I got involved in this because my daughter, in fact, had been a student of Dhamma school in the Sambodhi Viharya.
Oh, yes.
That was about 7 years ago. So because of the relationship I had with the Sambodhi Viharya from that time, so I have been actively involved in Buddhist activities and participating in ceremonies organized by the Buddhist TV and Sambodhi Viharya. So I got the opportunity to come as a special, guest really there for functions of the Buddhist TV programs. So it is great, and because of that, I got this opportunity as well to come to Bangkok as a team member, headed by our venerable Dharnagama Kusala Dhammathero.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I believe that Sri Lanka is very well known in human resources and development, right? And because you've been witness in the activities which is the focus on the World Morality Program. We start with the kids, right? And what you think for what you see here and what you have in Sri Lanka, right? Anything that we need to make it better?
Yeah. Our Buddhist TV in Sri Lanka also telecasting a lot of programs, especially with regard to meditation, Dhamma discussions,
Yes.
and Buddhist monks, the Dhamma sermons, in addition to the Sila campaigns organized by the Sambodhi Viharya in Sri Lanka.
Yes, sir.
And also now it has extended its relationship with Thailand, especially because Thailand and Sri Lanka are known in the world as the two countries which practice the Theravada Buddhism. So now with the new MOU that we have signed now, Buddhist TV and the DMC of the Dhammakaya Foundation, now we have been able to exchange a lot of programs with regard to Buddhist activities and ceremonies. I think now the Dhammakaya Foundation has been for a long period of time telecasting and broadcasting a lot of Buddhist programs. I think with the meditation, especially meditation program, which had been headed by the great master of this foundation earlier, and which has been followed by the followers of the Buddhist monks in this country. I think with this it is possible to, I think, with this with the participation of all and cooperation of the two countries to change the world. In other words, with these programs, I think we can mold the people, we can discipline the people, we can educate the people on the Buddhist teachings. So what is important is, and the whole design of this foundation seems to be that we correct the people, we direct the people on the correct path.
Yes.
And by doing that, and I think in the future, I think it is we can have a good set of people in the world, and who will not commit wrongs thereafter. But as design is also as what I feel is that with these programs, especially meditation programs and education programs, with all that, I think we might be able to direct the younger generation, especially the younger generation, on the correct path, which is, what I feel is that, again, that in the world, when we look at the world, this especially during the current time, a lot of problems in the country and in the countries and in the world, in so many problems, various crises, and terrorism and various problems are there. So I think this is an ideal opportunity to educate the people on the correct path and to overcome the problems that they are encountering.
Yes, you think that you might take this concept and try to apply it in Sri Lanka too?
That's right. That is what we have been doing really. Even in Sri Lanka, I think even our not only Buddhist programs, with so many other activities which we, especially through the Buddhist TV, we have launched, that we are making every effort to see that the younger generation and even the elderly people and all kinds of people in the country are following the correct path. That is the teaching of the Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha has taught us the correct path, which is the middle path. Yes. And if we can really follow this, I think we can overcome the problems and the sorrow. That is what is the whole idea is to see that they follow the correct path and do the right thing.
Yes. But do you have any activity like this in Sri Lanka now for the youth?
Yes. Now we can observe that a lot of Sri Lankan students, they have come forward now to participate in meditation programs in Sri Lanka.
Yes.
And also they with the blessings of their parents and parents who are strong Buddhists, they really come forward and they participate in a lot of programs, especially training programs on Buddhist teachings, especially on meditation classes conducted at various temples in the country. And now the opportunity has been given to all the people in the country through the Buddhist TV, Buddhist channel. They telecast a lot of programs. In fact, immediately after the office work, people, they come back home to see the channel in the afternoon, and they are so relaxed by watching the TV channel, Buddhist TV channel, and because they learn a lot of things. They can listen to the Buddhist sermons delivered by the Buddhist monks there on day-to-day basis, and it's a 24-hour program that is being maintained by the Buddhist TV and which is being run. So I think with that programs, not only the younger generation, even the elderly people, the Buddhist people and the devotees, especially who are actively involved in Buddhist activities, they follow this. So it is great, and I think with that, and also with what we have observed here, I think this is a continuing process and and ongoing process. So each and everyone has the opportunity, not only the Buddhists but even the non-Buddhists, if they see this, they will think twice now. What is taught in Buddhism is the correct path for them to follow.
Yes, and I think because it's not just special for the Buddhists, right? For the non-Buddhists, you can do it too if they understand what really the concept of the program. I think everybody can participate.
Exactly, that's correct. Because I have seen a lot of foreigners, even in my country, and even in Thailand, a lot of foreigners. They are not born Buddhists, but they have really thought and they have studied. In fact, yesterday itself, I met some Switzerland, people from Switzerland who had come here. They, at the age of 18 years, they started, that's what I was told yesterday. They started at the age of 18 years by looking at the Buddhist statue. And then thereafter they wanted to buy the books on Buddhism and then study that. And they have become strong Buddhists now. And and not only that, they have educated their children and shown the path to the children as well. And the children also follow it. So it's not limited to the Buddhists, but even the other foreigners as well. And they also really follow they go on the same path.
Yeah, I think for the Lord Buddha teaching,
Yes,
it's right. It's good for everyone who have that open mind.
That's right. That's correct.
Yeah.
I fully
And
agree with you.
yeah, not just only the youth program that the Thamkaya Foundation have, and also the next one, which is will be happen in another few days, that was ordination.
That,
Yeah, the female ordination for I think the 1 million, aim for 1 million female for ordination too.
that is in the year next year, is it?
This is coming in another, will be on the 16th of December, this December.
This December. Okay. Yes, I heard about it. I think 1 million Upasika are participating in this ordination.
Yes.
That's a great event, really. That's going to be, I think I might be able to witness that event as well, because I will be here till 16th. I think it's one of the greatest event that if I can see that, because even back home in Sri Lanka, a lot of female devotees participate in this lot of Buddhist programs, and they are the people really, rather than the males really, who really take interest and participate in these programs. And if I can witness this ordination program really of 1 million Upasikas, it's great. I must say, really, I wish every success to the organizers of this really, and especially the Dhammakaya organizers.
Stemming from programs spanning a lifetime of Luang Por Tamashiyo's dedication to providing inner happiness for people from all walks of life, as well as to uniting the roles of family and school in developing the morality of the young, fostering true peace both at home and within the community, and ultimately in the world at large. This V-Star project was established in 2008.
Yes, and within a short period of time, nearly 1 million students from schools throughout Thailand, from kindergartens to vocational schools, participated in and reaped the benefit of the V-Star program.
That's right, and by 2009, participation in the project included international schools both in Thailand and from overseas, and the same program is now implemented in Mongolia.
Really?
Yes.
Appreciating the positive development seen in their students and children, 10,000 teachers and parents show their support for the project on the V-Star Assembly Day, when nearly 1 million V-Star participants were brought together.
And with the enormous success of the V-Star program for all to see, the light of hope is now shining and soon will spread across the world.
Yes, thus the great desire for world peace is no longer a dream, because the journey has already been embarked upon by these Vista students.
That is very true. And now it is time for us to listen to the Dhamma talk by Venerable Sander Kematamo with regards to a good administration that will bring forth the solidarity. This Dhamma is originally given by the Buddha.
Yes.
So in Holland, sometimes even the Dutch, they make jokes of themselves saying that we always negotiate on every topic. We talk on every topic. But the ancient commentators on the Buddhist scriptures, they said that this is actually, when we talk about frequent assemblies, it is meeting a lot. But meeting a lot with a purpose, not just talking on and on and on. So this is important. And also coming together in harmony, breaking up in harmony. Suppose you're living in a meditation center and you do not have a fixed time for cleaning the center together. One person starts in the morning, one other person does it in the evening. You can do that, it's not wrong. But maybe the question will rise in some people's minds, but I feel I'm doing more than you. That may arise in the mind. But if you start together at the same time, you finish at the same time, this problem will not exist much. But if you start to clean and another person then start, okay, I'm finished, my job is done. Okay, so that's that. But if one person says, okay, I finished my sweeping, I'm going to help you with cleaning this and this and that, because your job is a bit bigger than mine, okay. This is working together. So you see this word, meeting in harmony, breaking up in harmony, and carrying on your business in harmony, can be pretty deep if you really look at it deeply. And the time when our temple was founded, this principle was very much adhered to by Kunyai Ajahn. She emphasizes a lot. Once she had a meeting and she said to everyone that anyone who has any disputes or arguments and cannot forgive each other, holds it as a grudge. Holds a grudge. You have an argument and dispute and you just do not feel happy. You cannot let it go. You can sit at the back, she said. But anyone who has disputes and arguments, but you can just let that go, and we always have disputes and arguments that is hard to prevent. We sometimes don't agree on certain things, but you do not keep that with you. Do not hold any grudges. If you just can let it go and work together again in harmony, then please sit at the front. So this is how Kunyai, how she taught everyone in the temple. And she said, I'm going to build this temple with the people sitting here at the front. But some people, they honestly admitted to themselves that they couldn't do that yet. But she emphasized, I will have to work with the people that can do that. Because this is important when we work together. We have to be able to forgive each other. We have to be able to look each other in the eyes with kindly eyes. So this is an important aspect. At the same time, whenever there was a conflict in a meeting or something like that, Kunyai sometimes would have everyone come together and talk, and instead of talking, have some refreshment. And after that, she would say to everyone, okay, let's meditate. And using meditation also had an impact. When people meditated together, they often forgot what their conflicts were about. So meditation is a good way also to have assemblies together and in harmony. Do not authorize what hasn't been authorized already, and do not abolish what hasn't been authorized. But proceed according, do not abolish what has been authorized, but proceed according to what has been authorized by ancient tradition. So this is basically not reinventing the wheel. There are many good principles in the Dhamma which we can use when we come to a meditation center. We have to decide on certain things, we have to work together. Then it's not always necessary to reinvent the wheel. So this is not saying that there is a general feeling among many Buddhists, especially Western Buddhists, that Buddhism teaches us to think for ourselves, which is of course true, but there is also this word coming together with that, which says free inquiry or something like that. That you do not have to listen to anyone, just decide for yourself. But that's actually something that the Buddha never taught. That he taught to listen to the wise and to reflect on it by yourself. So whenever there is, you see there are two items here that are related. First one is about dealing with tradition. And the second one that I will mention next, actually the fourth one, is to honor the elders. So the tradition or the good principles come first. And after that we talk about the elders and respect for the elders. This is an important priority that is made. So when we have to make decisions, we have to have certain standards, we have to have certain principles. If we have none of these, it might be easy to have no harmony in the community. It might be easy to have conflicts. So it's important that we study about how to manage a meditation center, how to work together, how to live together in a community. And also it's important that we study about the Buddhist principles in the ancient texts. Because some of these principles may be very old, but we can use them still in the present day. But we have to apply them in the right way. So this is something that's quite important. Some teachings in Buddhism are very deep, like, for example, teachings on the Paticca Samuppapada or something like that, very deep. We do not actually need to reinvent the wheel. We do not need to use these teachings in a sort of creative and modern way. In fact, in the Buddha's time, the Buddha did not teach these teachings much to lay people. He did not teach it much, except to those who were already at a very high stage of development. So when we try to develop this new kind of Buddhism or something like that, whereas in fact the Buddha never taught like that, sometimes Buddhism becomes lost, becomes less strong. So this is not about always following the traditions blindly. There is what we might call blind loyalty and informed loyalty, which means that sometimes we can follow the traditions, can have loyalty to certain traditions, but it must be informed, it must have its reasons, we must reflect on these things. The Buddha never taught that what he taught had to be just done straight away without thinking. He taught that his teaching had three characteristics. First of all, he taught for others to see and to know also. After he had attained enlightenment, to also be able to see and to know. In other words, to understand as he had understood. At the same time, he also taught people to think and understand the reasons. Not just, whatever the Buddha said, we do like that. But he asked people to understand the reasons, to think, to be able to develop wisdom. And at the same time, the last important one is that whatever he taught can be practiced until you gain the fruits of its practice. So it's not a theory. It can be practiced and you will gain benefit from that. So these characteristics, is what he taught. So whatever Buddhist teaching, there is always a reason behind it. There isn't any Buddhist teaching without reason. But there are a number of things that the Buddha said that are very complex. When we think about them with the common rational mind, we might not fully understand them. But he didn't say, do not think. We should always be critical and reflect, but not critical in a way that, okay, I changed everything. This is the 21st century. We throw everything around. We change it. We have 21st century Buddhism. We have American Buddhism, or European Buddhism, or something like that. Actually, there doesn't need to be any American Buddhism or European Buddhism. Just as well as you do not need to have any Asian Buddhism. It's just important to reflect on what the Buddha taught and how can we practice those things in the context that we live. But is it really important that we call it American Buddhism or Asian Buddhism? That kind of leads us away from what the real core is. Just like a society respects the Constitution, in the same way, this is the intention that the Buddha had, that we respect the principles and try not to change anything that we haven't really fully studied yet. At the same time, some traditions, some customs, some knowledge about the teaching of the Buddha are not preserved in text, in traditions or books, but they are preserved in terms of this knowledge is preserved. They are within the minds of the people with experience. A lot of spiritual practice, we have to learn from our people that are more experienced. It's not in the books. Because of that, when it comes to Dhamma, respect is very important. Respect for the people who are more experienced than you in spiritual practice. Because we do not have this literal tradition that everything is in a book, everything we can refer to the book or something like that. But this oral tradition is very important in Buddhism, that we learn from the previous generation that was practicing themselves before us. When you are a monk, even if you are 70 years old, if another person is ordained before you for 1 year or something like that, or even for a few days, and he's only 20 years old, you still respect that person. So ancienity, or the time that you have been practicing, time that you've ordained, is more important than age in the world. But in the world, you might have to respect both. Age is also very important. Spiritual practice is also very important. There's a story about the importance of respecting each other according to age, respecting each other according to experience, and how these two are related. It's one of the Jatakas, or the birth stories of the Buddha. There used to be a time when a number of monks, which we call the notorious group of six, a group of monks that whatever problems there are in the time of the Buddha mostly came from this group. But there were quite a number of monks in that group. And this group of six, they went to a new monastery that was just opened. And they went there, and also a lot of other monks went there, including the Venerable Sariputta, who was one of the most foremost disciples of the Buddha. But they went a little faster because they were very eager to see this new monastery. So when they arrived there, they instantly took the best sleeping place. And Venerable Sariputta was a little later, who arrived a little later than them. He had to sleep in the open. There wasn't any sleeping place left. So when the Buddha, who was also resting there, was also sleeping there, when he woke up, he coughed, and he heard another person coughing as well as a response. Oh, there's someone outside. Who is that? Oh, it was the Venerable Sariputta. What are you doing here? "Why are you sleeping under the tree?" And he said, "There isn't any place left." So the Buddha immediately had all the monks come together and asked what happened. And then he found out, and he then related this story, talking about, let me not just skip this part. First of all, he asked the monks, a group of 6, how do you think we should respect each other? How do you think, what should we look at? How do you respect someone? What do you look at spiritually? Any ideas? Who do you consider more spiritually, spiritually something you should respect?
We all look at the same world, but not all see it in the same way. It is as if we are looking through an eyeglass. One eyeglass may be cloudy and impair the vision, while another may distort and change the view.
But there is also the perfect eyeglass, one that has been carefully fashioned to allow pure and clear sight without distortion. And when we view the world through this eyeglass, we see the reality of what lies before us.
Yes. What one person views as a problem, another may view as an opportunity, and what one person may see as a hardship, another may see as a blessing. Through the Dhammakaya method of meditation, people are able to make their own eyeglass clear, pure, and perfect, and so see reality, releasing themselves from the misconceptions and distortions that cause sufferings in their lives.
Yes. As more and more people are able to make their personal eyeglass clear and find inner happiness and lasting peace, so the problems and sufferings of the world will also diminish.
Right. The time is now up. We want to end our show with the Enlightened Living episode. We hope that everyone enjoys it.
Yes. For today, thank you for being with us. See you again next Sunday. Goodbye.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Россия – великая многонациональная страна, состоящая из множества республик и областей. Уникальность этой страны в том, что она вмещает в себя территорию Европы и Азии, что и делает эту страну богатым и многонациональным местом на Земле. Издревле на ее обширной территории в мире и согласии уживались христиане, мусульмане, буддисты. Одним из уникальных мест на ее территории является Республика Калмыкия, где религия буддизм считается государственной религией. Недаром на флаге этой республики изображен распустившийся лотос, символ целомудрия и духовного знания в буддизме. Сегодняшнее население этой республики насчитывает 300 тысяч человек. Сравнительно небольшое население для такой обширной территории, площадь которой равна современной Швейцарии, Нидерландам или Дании. Однако жизнь в ней протекает спокойно и размеренно. Господин Кирсан Николаевич является первым президентом, который развил Республику Калмыкию не только экономически, но и духовно, сделав ее оплотом буддизма в Европе. Сейчас господину Николаевичу 48 лет. Закончив Институт международных отношений факультета политики и истории Японии, блестяще преуспел в бизнесе. Когда Кирсану было 14 лет, он уже был чемпионом мира по шахматам. Позднее, ставший президентом, навыки и стратегии игры в шахматы послужили в опыте руководства Республикой Калмыкия. Несмотря на напряженный 17-летний труд, занимаемый должности главы Республики Калмыкия, господин Кирсан Николаевич также много времени посвятил воспитанию молодого поколения руководимой республики. В этом году, получивший приглашение на участие в международном детском мероприятии ВИП-100 «Измени мир к лучшему», господин президент Кирсан Николаевич прилетел в Таиланд, где выступил с речью перед миллионной собравшейся тайской детворой на площади медитации в монастыре Wat Pradharmakaya. Господин президент впервые увидел систему духовно-религиозного образования в Таиланде, поэтому с удовольствием отметил ряд ее преимуществ в своей торжественной речи. До начала торжественной церемонии господин президент посетил с экскурсией монастырь Wat Pradharmakaya, почтив, согласно буддийской традиции, изображение Будды 3 поклонами. Особо господина президента тронула группа тайских детей, держащих в руках российско-тайские флажки, по-русски приветствующих президента и его делегацию. Это теплое приветствие напомнило гостям о давней крепкой дружбе России и Таиланда. Затем господин президент и его сопровождающая группа посетили в доме Куньи выставочный павильон, экскурсии по 208 странам и другие экспонаты, организованные участниками ВИП-100. Позже господин президент отметил, павильон о суде Ямараджа вкладывает в детей понятие о законах кармы, тем самым воспитывая в юных миротворцах желание по жизни делать добрые дела и избегать совершать дурные поступки.
Мне нравится в своих друзьях, то есть это очень интересно. Я вот сейчас приеду в Россию, в Калмыкию, и тоже попрошу нашего министра образования Республики Калмыкия проводить сочинение. Это очень же здорово, когда ребенок пишет о другом человеке и пишет доброе. Что я вижу доброго в своем друге, в своем однокласснике, а то обычно домой приходят, там, жалуются, дерутся, критикуют, и родители иногда неправильно воспитывают. Они говорят: вот ты самый лучший, вот ты лучше делаешь там соседа, ты лучше делаешь своего друга. А вот именно мероприятие V-Stars, то, что вы делаете, вот эта программа, она заставляет ребенка искать хорошее и лучшее в друге, в соседе, в однокласснике. То есть посмотри, увидь лучшее, хорошее, и потом становись сам таким. Это вот именно ставит воспитание, как бы я считаю, в правильном направлении.
По окончанию церемонии на площади медитации на фоне ступы Дхармакая вместе со всеми собравшимися детьми была сделана историческая фотография. Сама церемония транслировалась по каналу DMC, зрители которой наблюдали это событие во всех уголках мира. Многие очевидцы чувствовали особую энергетику, способную на корню преобразить этот мир.
Потрясающе, когда одновременно на одной площади более 1 миллиона людей, и эти люди не просто приехали сюда, чтобы собраться, посмотреть друг на друга, а эти люди, молодые люди, дети, приехали сюда, одержимые одной идеей — изменить мир к лучшему. И вот эта вот энергия, которая вот сейчас здесь на площади, она действительно заряжает, и начинаешь верить, что мир изменится к лучшему, потому что у нас такие дети, и потому что проводятся такие мероприятия, когда 1 миллион людей сейчас одновременно думают о хорошем, о позитивном. Когда хотят изменить мир, то мир изменяется к лучшему. Конечно.
Благодаря этой церемонии у господина президента уже есть планы вместе с министрами образования организовать похожие мероприятия в столице Республики Калмыкия и Листе. По словам господина президента, объединение во имя изменения и возрождения добродетели этого мира несут не только образовательные, но и миротворческие цели.
And for my own money, which I had made as a businessman, I started building our first Buddhist temples and stupas, Christian churches and Muslim mosques, since our republic is multicultural. As a result, we are proud to state that our republic has been the most peaceful place in the Northern Caucasus, south part of Russia, with no ethnic or religious conflicts. Today we can proudly say that we have ended up step by step with the biggest Buddhist temple in Europe. So let's come together and change the world for the better, since you are all we stars. The bright future is in your own hands. We are one family. Gens una sumas. Rauke, krapkrua, diokan.
Событие этого дня призвало большое количество людей не только собраться вместе, но и вместе, единодушно, силой желания возродить мир и добродетель этого мира.